So effective Colosseum map clear. Now this map is actually awesome in terms of the general layout because there's really going to be only one way to go throughout the entire map. The one thing you're going to want to keep of is side areas. You'll notice a lot of little kind of holes in the wall that you can just walk into real fast just to get it revealed. Make sure there's not a monster hiding there. But all in all, it's a pretty good map for an effective run. So right here to the right will typically be the next area, so we're going to come up and try and clear this out. And it is a dead end, which is good, that's what we thought it was. So now we're going to come back. Let's see what Versace has for us. Slay the guards to keep target alive. That's a nice easy one. So we're back on the path. Going to continue clearing. So I didn't really elaborate, but what I was just saying earlier is with this, when you're at a crossroads where it's up and to the right, this specific layout, which you will be really familiar with from the dreaded Act 4, which is very long and annoying, is going to the right will be your progression route in terms of keep continuing. They won't have small side areas to the right, but there will be ones to the north. Not quite sure why, it's just how it rolls. So, we're going to continue our routine. Running through. Get these little areas where you just gotta kill everything. The next mobs don't spawn until you killed all the ones that have already spawned. So random fun fact, if you have a mob with like 1 health, and you're wondering why it's not spawning the next set, that would be why. And that'll do it. So now we move on. Stairs. Okay. Now this, I believe there's 2 of these areas where there's a little pit down there. And one thing that's important to know is the dogs coming out of the walls. So you couldn't even see this opening other than the map shows it to you right there. That dogs run out of there. But it's really iffy if they're even worth your time. I'm gonna chance that thing just because it's 84. But now there's different routes you can take with this map. Well, specifically with this area. You can go down, try to clear the whole pit. I like to run a border around the top upper level because you're gonna get all these extra dogs to spawn. And then you could just kind of zip through the bottom level. Whoops. Especially since I'm ranged, I can usually just kind of launch stuff down there if anything's in my radius. Now, right here is where we started, so we did a full circle, so we can come down here and kind of run around the pit. In this specific layout, there was a upper level to the pit. It's not always like that. Sometimes it's just a flat, bottom pit. Nothing we're really concerned about there. Go back to the ground level, keep running around. Pop all the chests, hope for the fat loots. And that's it for this area. Here's some stairs up. And we, progress. If I can get in there. Progress, there we go. So we're back on track. Continue moving along. Now here, progression is going to be in this general direction. Always north. Whenever you have an option of going up or down, up is going to take you to where you need to go, down is going to be side. So we're going to check it, dead end, but we checked it. At least we know there's nothing there, we didn't miss anything. So now we're going to keep moving along. More stairs. So this is another pit area. If you're ranged, you can lob a couple attacks down there, like so. Got a lot of exiles here. Invasion bosses, whatever they are. So we're gonna stick to that same plan of clearing the top level first, so that then we could just kind of blitz around the bottom. Now it might be more effective, arena, so that's the boss. It might be more effective to clear the pit area and then come back up. I honestly couldn't say for sure. I'm sure it does vary on the specific layout you have, but I found very smooth and effective runs doing it this route, where I actually just do the whole top and then worry about the bottom later. I'm pretty sure I heard something. Yeah, there was something. Plus, again, you know, with the top, as we're running around, we get to pop all little dogs. I really want that Colosseum map. We're gonna finish our circle. Boom, we hit the starts. Now we just find the next path down to the pit. Here we go. Run around, pop our chests. Look for a stairs up here. And there's another one nice and down here. Now there are going to be lots of stairs going up and down the inner pit. So just keep that in mind. You don't have to go up the same one that you came down. Usually pretty good with that in terms of getting around. Now, this boss is total ball sacks. I don't know the effective ways to kill him. No matter anything I've tried, he's just an asshole. When he puts blades and everything around the map. So what I do is I cheat. I burst him, and then while he's healing, I go to town, come back with full flasks, and then burst him again. And then I just repeat that. And it's really cheap and kind of stupid, but it works 100% of the time, every time. And it uses all my portals, but I typically don't have an issue. If you have the portals to do this, I highly recommend it because, I mean, if you're relying on flasks, if you don't need the flasks every phase, different story. But for the specific build I'm running, I need Vinctars. Without my Vinctars, that guy will drain all my health in a split second, and it sucks. Especially like with this type of a map mods where I've got Enfeeble, Vulnerability. I'm sure there was damage somewhere. There was not damage somewhere. Oh, yeah, it's Onslaught. That's right, because I have the drop rate. That's where the Rogue Exiles came from. But yeah, so as you can see, 2 monsters remaining. At some point I failed Versace's mission, but we weren't really worried about that. Pretty darn good clear. Those 2 monsters are probably dogs that came out of the gates at some point that just spawned behind me and I missed them. And yeah, that is it. That is an effective Colosseum clear. Pardon my cheesy methods for the boss. But if you have the portals, I do recommend considering it because he's a dick. Of course, we got all yeah, junk. Put a chance of that. Junk. Junk. Of course. Oh well, we tried.